Hello, Mrs. Smith here. Welcome to the next videos of our Learning Links and Motion Matters series. Our Learning Links and Motion Matters series are videos which are here to help support the mental health and well-being of the learners at Ratho Primary School. I hope you find these videos useful. Hello Ratho Primary School, it's Mrs. Smith here today. This is a little video about what is a worry. Before I start, I want to say thank you to Dr Elaine Smith for allowing me to use her book Worry Rhymes for School Times. You'll find a link to her book underneath the video. So, what is a worry? Well, a worry can be described in lots of different ways. Is it a troubling thought that just keeps visiting you? Something you lie awake thinking about? A feeling in your tummy? Can sometimes feel a bit like butterflies or a knot that feels quite tight? Is it thoughts about something that you're just not looking forward to? Thoughts that just won't go away, they won't go away easily. A sign that there's something difficult happening. Worries are normal. A way of your brain processing information and often a guess that something bad will happen. But worries are thoughts. They're not facts. They are just thoughts. You might be wondering, why do we worry? Well, if something bad has happened, then you might worry, and that is okay. Worrying is a natural thing to do. The problem is that sometimes we worry too much when nothing bad has actually happened. We try to be fortune tellers sometimes. Sometimes we think something bad is going to happen and we might worry a lot about something that has not happened and will not happen. When we used to live on the land, like people long ago, it was really useful for us to be alert and constantly on the lookout for danger. That is why our bodies react when we feel scared, worried or anxious, and this is known as the fight or flight. Science tells us that if we feel threatened in any way, our bodies will prepare us to either fight the threat or run away. Can you think of a time you felt worried and your heart started pumping really fast? Well, this is your body pumping the blood to your arms and your legs so that you can protect yourself. It's really amazing that our bodies are so clever, but it's just not a very nice feeling. The way that most of us live in the Western world now, where we live here in Scotland and Ratho, in houses, safe, away from wild animals, means that this response from our bodies is not usually needed in our daily lives. This is how we've evolved, and it means that if you feel worried a lot, your body will be responding in lots of different ways, and you've guessed it, it can be really tiring. The good news is that we can learn to tune into our bodies and learn how to cope with this fight or flight response. Worrying is generally a sign that we do not feel safe and that we need some help. We all need help at times. Our worries can also be linked to things that have happened to us in the past. And when we worry, we often imagine the worst possible thing happening. Our brains can get confused sometimes, and we might not know why we're worrying or what we're actually worrying about. We might just feel it more in our body. Our body and mind are very closely linked, and also means that we can learn some skills to help the worry thoughts in our body respond. It's really important to recognise what worrying feels like in your body, and this picture shows you some of the things that you might think or that you might have. So you might have racing thoughts, you might just be finding it really difficult to concentrate. Sweating, red face, dry mouth, tummy aches, shaky hands, twitchy legs, your heart beating faster, a sore head even, and just thinking things like, I can't do this, I hate school. Or right now you might be thinking, I hate schoolwork, just nobody likes me. You might just be thinking these things a lot. On this next part of the video, I'm going to go through some things that you can do to help with worrying. We're going to look at giving your worry a name, doing some relaxation, using a mantra, and then summarising all of that with worry top tips. Each of these 4 things will also be available as 4 separate individual little videos in case you wanted to find them on their own later on. So, giving your worry a name. Yeah, really. Giving your worry or worries a name can really help you to talk about it and even have some fun with it. We know that worries are not actually fun to have. They can feel anything but fun. We know that naming the worries can really work to help them feel just that little bit less scary and upsetting. Say, for example, you're worried about going to the toilet at school. You could call this worry Timmy Toilet. This can help you to talk more easily and see your worry in a different way. You could make up stories about how you feel less afraid of Timmy. Of course, you can also draw Timmy and imagine how he might look. Dealing with your worries does not have to be boring, but you can use a lot of fun when working with adults and children who worry. Some children also like to write stories about their worry characters. And if you use the book, there is a space there to give a worry a name. So why don't you have a go? If you've got something you're worried about, give it a silly name and see if it makes you feel a little bit better about it. Another thing you can do if you have a worry is to do a bit of relaxation. Find a relaxing place to sit or lie down. Somewhere that feels peaceful and comfortable to you. You can close your eyes or find a spot on the wall or floor to focus on. Place your hand on your tummy to feel it rise as you take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold for 1-2 seconds, then breathe slowly out through your mouth like you're inflating a huge balloon. Another deep breath in through your nose. Hold 1-2, then breathe slowly out through your mouth. Let your breathing continue to be slow and deep. This is helping to reset your body to a very relaxed mode. Imagine standing at the school gate just as the morning bell is about to ring. It's a clear day with a gentle breeze. The sky is blue and the sun is shining. You hear the noise of others talking and playing, but you are focused. You feel calm. At the gates, you're standing straight, shoulders back, and you're feeling confident about school today. You feel like a superhero. You say to yourself, I can do this. I am strong. I am ready for school today. I can ask for help if I need it. I will cope with whatever happens today. As you walk into school, you feel strong and calm. You take your seat and you breathe in deeply. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, and breathe out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your shoulders back and your head high. Check on your breathing throughout the day. Breathing is a really clever way we can all keep ourselves calm. You will manage school today and feel proud of yourself. You can do this. Another thing that you can do to help with worries is create a mantra. In Elaine's book, she has written some mantras. They're words and phrases that you say to yourselves that help you feel loved, confident, and strong. The ones that Elaine has written are just ideas, but you can think of your own. If the mantras in the book work for you, then that's great too, and I've put a few examples of them here. If something goes wrong, I can be strong. I love to be kind to my mind. Being me is the only way to be. But if you want to have a go at creating your own mantra, this is what to do. Aim to make it short, catchy, and easy to remember. A good mantra will help you to feel calm. It is your mantra, so it doesn't have to work for anyone else. Test it out a few times and see how it feels, and have fun with writing your own mantras. Here are worry top tips. We need to make our worry thoughts feel a little bit smaller, so here are top tips to try. Thank your thought for popping up. Write it down. Tell someone about it. Say your thoughts in a silly voice. Imagine how a superhero would answer your worry thought. Remind yourself of a favourite funny joke or story. Hum a favourite tune. Imagine your thought floating away in the distance. Turn down the volume of the thought. Or maybe just call it a silly name. I really hope some of these ideas about worries are helping you. If at any time you need more support or help, please do reach out and talk to someone. It is so important. There is always Childline, and information for Childline can also be found in the video underneath all the videos that I've been recording.